Start with the sunset tonight because we're going to lose it. Well, hey, good evening, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the paddock. Coming from the paddock. Boy, how rehearsed is that? Coming to you from the dog yard here in Southern Maryland. It's about 7 p.m. on Thursday evening. It's about 80 degrees, maybe a little bit touch less, 78. There's 85 driving home from the paddock this afternoon, so but it's cooled off a bit. It's not very humid. It's kind of a really nice evening to be out with you guys, so just wanted to jump out. So what am I smoking tonight? I am smoking one of my Oliva V, Series V, Oliga Especial. If I can get up there, show you. Oliva Series V. These are honorable mention, but they probably deserve to be right up with the Melanios. Anyway, this is the Churchill size. You guys are having some rough play tonight. Just fun to show them having such a good time. A little snarling, nothing too bad. Look, you can even see Chance off being Chance over there. Chance is eating dirt out of the hole. My majestic retard. Alright, that's all I got right now. Echo's had her private play time with Mom and might be too tired to come out and play like this right now. She's lit nicely. Did the straight cut. Got a nice draw. Ooh, it's nice. Just so you show you Regal Chance. He's being my guard dog tonight. My neighbors pulled in. Wow, and I got another guard dog over here. Oh, here comes Echo. What do you think, Echo? All right. Oop, he's sitting all Regal. I better show him all Regal. Speaking of cigars, how nice did that little Tupperware project turn out? Man, I love it. 14 nice cigars, all in their own Tupperwares, labeled. I know what I have in each Tupperware now. They all have their own Bovita packs. About half of them have their own Wi-Fi, humidity, and temperature monitor inside. Those little cubes I've showed you before. This is great. Feels really good. I know exactly how many I have of each. My little desk humidor has some of all of them in there. Feels good. So my top 10 and 4 honorable mentions. Felt good to get them all done. This was a nice little project. I love little projects like that you can pull off. Once the order, cut the order on Amazon. Once it shows up, it's 2, 3, 4 hours of work and you're done. Not one of those all day, 2-day, multi-day projects. Another thing that feels good is getting to know the weight machine. So we'll probably do like chest and arms, and then back and shoulders, and then leg day. We'll get 2 of those a weekend for now, and then we'll take Sundays off. Now, I say that this week's I'm getting it all figured out. Low weight, high rep, just so I don't break anything on the first week. Then we'll get it done next week, and then we drive away for a couple of months. So, but it does feel good. It feels good on the body. It feels good to be in there every day. it is just like I hoped. Get a little slow time walk over and get a couple sets in and walk back over the desk and then get it back up and do another few lifts. Feels good. Uh, so far working out just like I hoped it would. So when I probably drive away next Saturday, and by then we'll have 2 weeks on the machine. So that feels good. That's another project that's working out like I hoped it would. So if you guys watched my earlier video about AI bots, I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty skeptical, but that doesn't mean I can't be excited about it. You know, learn a whole new world, a whole new technology. This is my first time AI has really touched my life, at least by me on a proactive basis. So I don't know whether to trust it or not, but I'm a little nervous about getting it installed and configured and set up and running correctly, but that's what the next couple of weeks is about. It's been a while since I took on something so new, so unknown to me. Yeah, it's absolutely every piece of it is a learning curve for me. But there's a certain excitement to that. At 60 years old to say I'm learning something completely new, a brand new field. At least it's applied to something I know and it's something that I love. But just because the application is familiar, the whole technology is new for me. So I'm really excited to see what tweaking the parameters can do. And of course, we'll see if it makes any money or not. But I'm excited by the project. It'll be fun. I'll put up status videos for you as I have anything to put up. It was interesting the process I went through. When Mark first put up that he'd heard about this thing, I thought, man, this man is crazy. And I think if Mark were to do it, you'd be crazy. But for me to step in and do an experiment in front of all of you to see, to prove proof of concept, I thought would be kind of fun. Anyway, I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea where it's going. I know where I hope it's going, but it'll be fun to bring you along. So anyway, I enjoyed the last couple of days learning about it and pulling the trigger and getting all the pieces put together and talking to the install staff and getting on the agenda and all that. So anyway, really had fun. It was kind of fun making the video. The sheets I put together for you that I showed you really helped me crystallize what the product is and what the pieces are and what the costs were and how I went through my decision process. So anyway, kind of fun. Sometimes putting these videos together helps me get my shit together as much as it is to put a video together. So anyway, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making the video and I enjoyed getting to know the product. And I'm excited to see what happens. So look, once again, I'm cheeching it a little bit. See that little bit of cone out there? I do this a lot. I cheech it just enough to get a little cone. Anyway, I got to slow it down. So a couple of things have come to light in the last few day or so that I thought were kind of funny. They've announced that Kamala Harris was probably given a set of questions that mirrored very closely what was going to be brought in the debate, and that she was probably wearing an earpiece that looked like an earring so that she could be coached real time. And I got to be honest with you, if either one of those facts surprises you, then I have to say that's your fault. That means you really haven't been paying attention for the last 8 or 10 years. There's gonna be facts like that all the time. The system is gonna swing in every way they can for Kamala Harris to win the election. I just thought it was interesting that it came out already. I thought it would have taken a lot longer. And just before I walked out here, I read that Trump has decided that he won't no more debates. That's it. So I don't know if he's saying it. I haven't read the article yet. I don't know if that's because of the facts that came out or if it just There's really no way to look good or do well in a debate anymore. Anyway, just kind of interesting election talk for a minute. So how about the crazy shit that is going on in Springfield, Ohio? So we got Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment complexes in Denver, Colorado, and Chicago, Illinois. We got Haitians, 20,000 overrunning the streets and neighborhoods of Springfield, Ohio. This is just the beginning, in my opinion, not the end. I don't know what is going on with the public in America. You got Haitian gangs running around your neighborhood, entering your yard, stealing your pets, killing your pets, cooking your pets, and your solution is to go complain to a town council meeting. That would not be my first response. Why is no one defending their property? Why is no one defending their family? Why is no one defending their property, their pets? At least with a bat. Why not with weapons? Why don't we unalive a few of these people and disappear some of these people? They're illegal, undocumented people. They don't belong here. They're criminals just being here. No one knows they're here. No one knows who they are. So unalive a few of them. Let them know that this is not a good place to do anything like that. I don't understand going down and complaining to your county council. Or the city council, it doesn't make any sense to me. You could also do that, I guess, days later or a week later, but I would handle the situation immediately and in such a manner where people know this is a bad place to come, don't come here. I just don't understand. As a country, what has happened to us is the general American population. We seem to have become completely pussified. I wouldn't even go with woke or snowflake. I mean, we are completely, just allowing things to happen. You get what you tolerate. It's a great saying. You get what you allow. You get what you tolerate. So don't tolerate it. Don't allow it. Sometimes you have to take things into your own hands. I doubt anything like that's coming to a neighborhood near me, and I know it's not coming to anywhere near my place in Wyoming. But wow, there'll be a clear message delivered if something like that does come my way. And I hope if you're watching this video, if something like that comes to your neighborhood, to your house, to your yard, you do something more than call your city council. I hope you do something more immediate and more demonstrative of your rights and your ability to stand up and defend them. Look how far down Finn is in that hole now. He's like, what? I'm not doing nothing. That's pretty funny. Even two guys got to deal with the hole. That's pretty funny. And look, Sus is right here getting her own going. I think she found a stick. Here's my echo. And there's Chance being Chance. Anybody that come on onto my property to grab or kill or harm or do harm in any way to any of my animals, it's going to be a bad, bad day for them. I'll say it on camera. I'll put it on YouTube. Probably be their last day. And if their friends or associates show up to take revenge for that one, there'll be a lot more. I have no problem saying that out loud. I hope you're ready to take definitive action should you live in the kind of place where that can happen to you. I'm pretty far out, even here in Maryland, we're pretty far out. It takes a lot of effort to get to my house. You got to find it first. And in Wyoming, it's virtually impossible to find my house. I have no worries that anything like that will happen in my Wyoming place. It would be far more convenient for me if it did, but I'm more at risk here than I am in Wyoming. But I stand ready. I mean, I really am ready, mentally, physically, and accoutrement-wise. I am ready. Hope you are too. I don't think the average person understands the difference between granting somebody something, like granting people access to the southern border, granting them money cards, granting them cash, granting them housing, purchasing assistance, granting them food or whatever. And between that and allowing them to take what they want, those are two fundamentally, both are wrong, by the way, but granting them something I think is stupid, but allowing them to take what they want is something completely different. It's a whole nother level of stupid. We cannot allow you watching this video, you cannot allow someone to come and take. You just cannot allow it. And this bullshit saying that's starting to become popular, if you kill somebody who enters your house to steal, it means you put more value on your things than on a human life. Yeah, fucking A right. You have given up your right to live if you break into somebody's house, break into somebody's place to take a living being, especially, but to harm somebody or steal from them. I think you've given up that right. I think more and more people had better wake up to this and be ready to take action, or the movement to take is going to get very, very large in many places and become very hard to stop. You kill this kind of problem early, you don't allow it to grow for 3 or 4 years, and then when it's a million strong, try to deal with it. I'm sorry if I'm unclear on my position. What's that quote from Hemingway? I went broke slowly until it happened all at once. I feel a little bit like that. We're losing our country slowly. It's speeding up. And I think at some point we're going to say, well, it happened slowly until it happened all at once. Anyway, I think we just need to be ready for that. I don't know how to take action today. Sitting here where I'm not affected by it, I'd have to drive to somewhere. I think that's what they want us to do. They want us to come out of our base of operations. They want us to do something that looks unsupportably or unjustifiably aggressive, or like I would drive to Chicago or I would drive to Denver and take those problems on and become part of a vigilante force versus somebody coming to my home. In Denver, I have Sean, so if Sean ever felt in danger, I'd be there, in 6 hours if I'm in Wyoming, and 20 hours if I was here, and I would solve his problem for him if I had to. I wouldn't drive into Aurora from his house, because I think that's what they want us to do. But I would certainly help him take care of any problem he had in his house or around his property. Speaking of Denver and Sean, he will not be home when I drive to Wyoming next weekend. He leaves this weekend with some of his friends to backpack around Italy for about 7 or 8 days. He's taking largely the same path that we took when we did the race from Venice to Monaco. So he leaves, I believe he leaves Friday or Saturday. He doesn't get back till Sunday or Monday the following week, and I'll be I have to be in Wyoming at the Wyoming house Monday morning. So I'm going to miss him. That'll be the first time that I've driven from Maryland to Wyoming without going through Denver. So I'll either do the 30-hour marathon or I'll do the two 15-hour days. So I intend to leave next Saturday, 10 days from now, whatever, like at 4 in the morning, and see how far I get before I give up. So I'll either get to to the Wyoming house Saturday, Sunday morning, late Sunday morning, or Sunday evening, depending on what I choose to do. But I gained 2 hours going that way, so we'll see. I might do the 30-hour. Just depends on how Sasha and I feel, in that 20th hour of the trip. I know I do this every video, but man, it's a great cigar, guys. Great cigar. Love it. So smooth. So smooth for it to have a Maduro wrap, and pretty dark one too. Anyway, great cigar. All right, guys, I'm not going to make this a long one today. At least I hope it's not long, but I'm going to quit here, shut up, put all the pieces together, and go ahead and get this uploaded. I had a good day today. I had a good day in the market. Both my trading strategies, two of them are the two strategies I'm using are working well. If I can stay this consistent, we're going to have a great finish to the year. I'm on the weights. Oh, there's my Sasha, the trained. Hey, what are you doing, girl? So, may God bless you. May He bless the lives around you. May He turn His ear towards your prayer. May He make His face shine upon you and upon those around you. And may He bless your life as well as He is blessing mine. Guys, I hope you had a great Thursday. Have a great Thursday night. And we will talk again tomorrow. Might not do a Freedom Friday video, but I'll do something for Friday. Talk to you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night.